Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about one very important concept in microeconomics. So that is budget of a consumer. Okay, so budget of a consumer. So here we will discuss that how the budget of a consumer is decided based on the prices and the uh, and his or her income. Okay. So the first thing is that, so what is budget constraint of a consumer? So first of all, we have to see that budget constraint of a consumer. Okay. So is here first is that how much uh, amount of money the consumer actually has to spend on. So that is aim. Okay. Suppose aim is the amount of money the consumer is having to spend on two goods, good X and good Y. Okay, so good X and good Y. So these are the two goods the consumer wants to consume, and here he has the income M. And PX and PY are the market prices. Okay, are given per unit of X and Y. Right. So if he's buying 1 unit of X, then he has to pay PX, and if 1 unit of Y, PY. So similarly, if you want to consume X units, so price will be XPX. If you consume Y units, it will be PYY. So if you see, so then its budget space will be that those XY, he will be able to consume those X and those Y such that PXX plus PYY, okay, and their addition should be less than or equal to M. That means he will consume only those things where its budget is, the total expenditure is less than or equal to M, and X is greater than or equal to 0, that is non-negative constraint, of course. So you can see that in this case, your budget is a function of Px, Py, and M. Okay, Px, Py, and M. Okay, so what happens here? So what happens here is that like if your prices Px and Py and M, they are exogenous to the model. So they are given that this is the prices already given, this is the income is given. So your objective is to find X and Y, or you want to consume X and Y, so that this constraint is there. Okay. So next thing is that, so let's take an example so that will be better to understand. So suppose in the market, Px is equal to 1, Py is equal to 2, and income is 30. So now the budget space will be this, this, and this. Okay, and so X is greater than or equal to 0, Y is greater than or equal to 0. So if you plot it in the graph, so this is the space actually it is referring to. So the consumer will be able to buy in this space. Okay, in this space. So this is known as budget line. Okay, so this is known as budget line, and this space, this triangular space is known as budget space. Okay, so budget line and budget space. Now let's take another example. Suppose I have given you a hypothetical situation that prices of X increases with X and prices Y also increases with Y. That means if you buy 1 unit, your price of X will be 1 unit. If you want to buy 2 units, then your prices of this will be 2 units. Similarly, PY, and income is 100. Then in that case, Px is equal to X and Py is equal to Y. So therefore, you'll be able to buy X square plus Y square such that it is less than or equal to 100. And if you plot it, then this is the budget space, and this is the budget curve. Okay, this one. Okay, so here budget may be not linear, it may be also non-linear. So the consumer will only be able to buy only quantities of from this space. Okay, from this space. So this is just a hypothetical example that to show that it might possible that your budget set may be non-linear. Now let's take another example where your illustration 3, where we have that it's a typical case. Like for example, your price of x is equal to 1, but py is differing. How? That if you are buying less than 5 units, then you have to pay price 2, and if you are buying more than that, you have to pay price 10. Okay, so here the thing is, that like here, like suppose in the rationing it happens. In the rationing it happens. Like suppose in suppose some certain certain commodities are in mostly in India is like if you want to buy certain amount less than 5 kg, you have to pay ₹1, and if you want to buy more than 5 kg, which government will not subsidize, then you have to pay the market price. So this may be the case. Like if you are buying less than 5, then government will do the sale. After that, you will pay market price. Or like in some certain in electric distribution companies, what they do that if you are buying less than certain unit, or sorry, you are consuming less than certain unit, you have to pay certain price, and if you are consuming more than that, you will pay another price. In that case, what will be the budget line? So the budget will be like this, because as long as you are consuming less than 5 or less than or equal to 5, then what will happen? Your x plus 2y will be less than 100. It is very simple. But once you start consuming y more than 5, that means suppose you want to consume 6. That means you have here already you will consume up to 5 units at the right price too. That means up to 5 units you have already bought. So for that you have to pay ₹10. Now, suppose you are buying more than 5, so extra amount that you will buy is this much amount. For that amount, you have to pay price 10. So that has to be less than or equal to 100. And if you look at the budget line will be like this. It will be kinked here. Okay, it will be kinked here. So it may not be always straight line. It might be kinked. So this is the different type of budget lines that are available. Okay, like for consumers. Okay, so I think in the exercise I provide that if you have different type of different type of consumers and with certain different kind of prices, then what will be their budget? Okay, so this is a very small topic. Okay, because this will be useful when you will learn about consumers behavior or consumers optimization, where it will have some budget, some preference, and it will optimize what should be the maximum, what is the best bundle it will consume X and Y such a given budget. Okay, so this much topic we will learn in the next video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video.